Alright everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Chancey, 19 years old, real scholar.
You heard it here first, folks. We got a real scholar in the building today. So you know all the information you're about to be getting is 100% reliable. You can trust every single word that comes out of our mouths without a doubt, 100%.
All of them.
Isn't that right?
Damn right.
That's right. So today we're talking about the Revolutionary War. Obviously, the most important war in the world. It created the best country of all time, without a fucking doubt.
4th of July time, so you already know how this topic comes about. You already know what it is.
Damn right. So let's get into it. Alright. So Britain's broke. Like, broke as fuck.
That shit.
Like, they'd be selling feet pics to France broke. So they just finished fighting in the French and Indian War, right? And they're basically like, yo, colonies, give us all your money or your crops are ours. Okay, so then the colonists are like, bro, no taxation without representation. And you know what they did?
What'd they do?
They dressed up as Spirit Halloween Native Americans and threw a bunch of tea off a boat into a Boston harbor.
Damn, that's one way to do it. I'll tell you.
No, bro. I don't know. I feel like dressing up as a bunch of raccoons on meth and throwing tea into a harbor is like not the best way to like protest something.
You know what? Maybe that ain't the way to do it. Don't do it like that. Man.
So Lexington and Concord. British troops try to confiscate like everybody's guns, and the colonists are like, all right, bro, it's just time to get violent. Some dumbass fired the first shot off. Nobody to this day knows who it was, but congrats to that guy, because he killed hella people after that. Shot heard around the world, you know, from elementary school.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Right. Shot heard around the world.
Yep.
Boston Massacre.
Yep. The body count was moderate, but
I mean, they got down, but
yeah. I don't know. The accuracy of everybody was like a blindfolded baby, really.
Yeah, I mean, you could have popped a couple shots off and killed somebody. I know that.
I mean, it was one shot per, so I don't know how much of a massacre it really could have been.
Hey, but that's when we started our shit.
Facts. On God, that was the day that marked us not giving a fuck no more.
And we wasn't taking it, bruh.
On God.
Let me tell you. The British, they was on some bullshit.
Fuck that shit.
Bullshit.
Fuck that shit. Founding Fathers, the original neckbeards. So, first we got George Washington, the general of all armies. The GOAT. Looked like a Roman statue of TBI. Yeah. Looked like a Roman statue of TBI. He was one of those dudes that would rather eat a boot than surrender. One thing that a lot of people like to look over is the fact that George Washington owned a lot of people.
Certain kind of people.
A certain kind of people in specific. He still vibes harder than most celebrities now, though. I feel like crossing the Delaware, he most definitely had to have had a woodlet.
Not for sure.
Like, without a doubt. Then we got Ben Franklin, who's like America's science daddy. He invented all kinds of shit, like the fucking kite.
He did do that.
And electricity and shit. So
all that stuff.
So shout out to Ben Franklin. If your girl sends you a booty pic earlier, that's on him. Ooh, that is on him. He also caught syphilis in 3 countries, like a bowel syphilis.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And we got Thomas Jefferson.
T-Jeff, you already know what it is.
Yep. Said all men are created equal, except slaves. and women.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're talking about Valley Forge. So imagine about 12,000 guys. No food, no shoes, no plumbing. Just eating like their own sadness basically for breakfast. Morale was lower than King George's hairline, bro. Like, these guys had no motivation to do shit. I mean, they didn't even have their own uniforms. They're really fighting for a flag that didn't even exist yet. But they were getting trained by some German dude. Von Steuben showed up. He was like, bro, your army is shaped like ass. This army's not fighting shit. They were eating tabernacle and living in tents, bro, and freezing their ass off. So
you know what he did? He got that shit right in the shape.
He got that shit right in the shape. Then we get the French DLC unlocks, bro. The French joined up because they're like, fuck the UK. Fuck the taxes. It's time for revolution. We're all about that. You know the French are all about the revolution.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They sent boats, cash, the Lafayette. Basically French Hamilton with plot armor, bro. Shit is sick. They did more damage to the British Empire than we did throughout the whole American Revolution. But that shit don't fucking matter. Have you seen The Patriot?
Exactly.
Enough said. All right. Yorktown. So Cornwallis shows up. He's basically the final boss of the British Army. He's like, yo, dude, guys, we're the British Empire. Like, you're not gonna win this shit. And
or so they thought.
Yeah, and then the colonists just stepped to the side, and France was like, it's off the back. So Cornwallis surrenders. America wins. And somewhere in the distance, a bald eagle flies with his huge nuts, taking in that breeze in the sky.
Dropping his ball sweat on all of our faces.
Yeah.
Spreading freedom.
Spreading freedom. You can taste the freedom in the saltiness of his ball sweat.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. So yeah. That's the American Revolution, you guys. It was pretty much just a bunch of angry, broke white dudes shooting at angry, rich white dudes. And they were all fighting over some money. And now we have the greatest country in the fucking world.
And we're gonna bomb Iran.
We're gonna keep bombing the fuck out of Iran.